very much for that. I want to put up one question which we have from a LinkedIn user. And this question is for Susan. Definitely, she's the expert and she'll help us with the answer on these points. What is your recommendation or approach when you know the data is faulty? Okay, end of story, definitely. But you have to work with it. Okay, yes, that's the truth. I mean, it's a very very good question. Sometimes we cannot hide it. We have to live with it. So she's also giving her, and he or she is also giving an approach. My general approach is to do as much comparison, but is anything else? Honestly, it can be frustrating for sure.
Okay.
So over to you, Susan. What to do with the data when you know it is not the right data?
So I'm going to assume that you can export this from one system and you have it in one Excel flat file. And if it was spend data or classification, for example, I would say focus on the top 80% of value of your spend, because top 80% of value is probably about 20% of your data set. So it's not a huge amount to fix. Now, if you can't change it in the system, what you can do is create a mapping document in your Excel file so you can correct what you think is wrong. And then every time you need to update your file, you can pull through a new export and map using a V or XLOOKUP or whatever tools you're using. So that would be like one really quick way. If it's not kind of like spend data and it's not financial, then I would say like, your top 80% volume of SKUs or products, because that's probably again 20. It's normally the 80-20 rule. So try and get the really high value, high usage, high spend stuff correct, which won't take that long in the grand scheme of things. And then when you have time, focus on the bottom 20% of value, which normally is about 80% of the data. So I hope that kind of helps and answers her question or his question a little bit.
It definitely